Alright, what's up guys? So we just made it to Kansas City. We're 1 day later than expected. We had a little just delay with our flight. So we stayed in Chicago for the night and we're here. I think it's 10:30. So we only slept I slept like 4 hours last night. So we're gonna use the next 2 days, or 2 days out. We're gonna use the next 2 days to basically like fuel the body. We got rice, fruit. We bought a bunch of ground beef, steak for Crystal. It's not ideal having to buy like rice like this, but it is what it is. Only 2 days. I'm gonna make this. I haven't really eaten much of anything today, but the priority today is gonna be carbohydrates, steak, probably some of this. I bought some orange juice, just some fruits, some things like that. There's a lot of calories, a lot of carbs, a lot of salt. We've got a bunch of water. I have, I'll show you guys this too. Super key right here. It's made by Redmond Real Salt. This is a rehydration powder. It's mostly just sodium, potassium, magnesium, and chloride as well. Really good there. We're gonna drink at least all of these over the next 2 or 3 days. 2 days. Yeah, we're in this Marvel Airbnb, so it's like everything is Marvel. We have all the memorabilia. This is our bedroom. Spider-Man. We got Stan Lee right over here. Iconic. Come back out here. We got this giant fork, giant spoon over here. Coffee. I'm gonna show you guys very quickly how I make this smoothie. So you guys can see we have no top on the blender. The blender is a little bit of malfunctioning, so we're gonna hope for the best. Just gonna pour that right in the top. Unofficial, best way to use this blender. And then,
what are you gonna cover it with?
that's the secret.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is take this little guy right here, and just pop it right in there. It just made too much sense to me.
It's not plugged in.
And that'll probably be good enough.
No, you need to do a little more. So that'll probably be good enough. As you guys can hear, I've been dealing with a little bit of just coughing and shit. It's not a big deal, I'm not really sick. This is pretty much what I do every morning anyway, is make myself one of these smoothie things. Over the last month or 2 months, I've been doing this almost every single day. So feeling really good with this. It's like 10:30. I'm gonna down this, probably gonna change. We're gonna go to Strong Barbell Club and just a super light session in. I'm gonna bench like 225 for a few triples, just move around, maybe do some pull-ups, jump around a little bit, get the blood flowing, work up an appetite, come back, eat more food, probably take a nap sometime today just to catch up on a little bit of sleep from last night. And then just the next day, we'll weigh in tomorrow at 10. But just the next day and a half, or pretty much the next 2 days, is all just gonna be eating food, resting, getting the mind right. And yeah, so we'll try to record when we actually get to the venue, maybe even a little bit of today. It's a very light session we go do, but I want to pretty much record the entire weekend, or the entire week, show you guys everything leading up to it, and then obviously show you the actual meet. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys at the gym. All right, what's up guys? Here we are at Strong Barbell Club. We're in Kansas City, Missouri. This is JP Price's gym for the next month or so, and then he's relocating. But great facility we have here. I'm gonna hit 3 triples with 264 pounds in the bench press. Very light. Jesus Christ, we're only 2 days out. Keep it rolling. Set number 2, I already did first set. Set number 2, let's go.
Tonight is, what day is it?
23rd.
Today's the 23rd, whatever day of the week that is. So we're one day out, or like the night before. So we weighed in like 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago or so. Weighed in at 120.2 kilos, which is like 264 and a half. So weighed in a little bit light, but I've been eating all day long. I'm probably up to at least like 270-ish right now. I didn't intentionally really cut any weight. I just didn't eat breakfast and like took a hot shower the morning of, but I ate normally all throughout the week leading up to it. Just aside from travel, which just made things a little bit inconsistent, I tried to eat as much as possible. So I'll show you guys some of what we got, because we just had to re-up our food. So we just got this lean ground beef. I've already been through probably like 4 pounds since we've been here. And I bought like 3.5 more pounds or so. Each one of these is about 1.5 pounds. So allegedly these are 96.4 ground sirloin. I'm not sure if I believe it. Who knows? And then we got a lot of water. I've already been through like 3.5 of these things, and we got more rice. So pretty basic. We actually did find some frozen fruit finally. So we're gonna make one of these tonight and probably for tomorrow. But very basic food. But I feel really good. It doesn't bloat me, and just a lot of salt, a lot of water, carbohydrates, protein, obviously, some fat, but not a lot, because obviously that's just gonna slow digestion. So that's pretty much what we got here. Bags, and then
Containers, bags.
whatever, storage for tomorrow, so we can take the food, because we're gonna have to like take food to the meat too. So this is just like the remains of the first like 4 pounds of meat that I ate over the last, how long we've been here, like 36 hours that we've been here, probably like 4 pounds of meat. Once I finish this, and then I'll be cooking and working on the rest of that tonight and into tomorrow. So Crystal's eating nonsense like this and Oreos, and I've had all these waters and just nothing but like, I don't know, but I think it's good because it like kind of makes me like lower dopamine, and then tomorrow when I get to eat some food, I'll like feel better. Plus, I thought like it'll help me work harder too, because I know that I've been like covering all my bases for as long as possible, you know. So feeling really good. Weight in light, but that's just gonna mean we're gonna have a huge dots, because I'm gonna actually compete probably at least around like 272, 273 once I've eaten all this and like salted and carved up and everything, just as full as possible. So 7:45, we're gonna try to, I don't know, get to bed. The meet actually is ideal in my opinion. It starts at 10 o'clock, only 34 lifters, so it will go by fairly quickly too. I'd say it'd be over by 4. So it's like the perfect time, but it's not too early in the morning. It's not starting at like 9 in the morning. And for me, I'll be in the last flight anyway, which I think is gonna be 3 flights. And that'll mean that I'll start probably around 11 o'clock, 11:30. Who knows, 11:15. Probably will start my squat opener, somewhere in there. So feeling really good. We're ready. Openers are set at 717 for squat, 485 bench, and 400 kilos on deadlift. So huge deadlift opener, but it's really the only thing that makes sense at this point. So let's do it. All right, what's up, guys? So today is Saturday morning, September 24th. It's around 9:15, 9:03 in the morning. So the meet starts at 10, but I'm in the 3rd flight, so we do have some time. We're gonna Uber there now, check out the venue, see what's up. We have all of our essentials here. So taking a giant thing of ground beef and rice, 1 water. We have more water somewhere else, but at least 1 giant water. You know, maybe some of these on the day too, who knows? See what happens. But yeah, openers are set at 717, 485, 881. So big openers. Opening was like a 2,080-ish total. Second attempts get us to like 1,000 kilos, and then we'll see from there. But yeah, really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Should have the whole meet video up, honestly, by tonight. We'll just record everything,
doing it all on the phone and through iMovie, and then we'll have the whole thing up tonight. So thank you guys for watching. It's time to do it.
Give up the sponsors a little bit, you can say anything backstop. Platform, ending hit 5, the first time he hits it, and it works 700 pounds. Those big numbers mean something. Let's get behind him. Let's go.
Yeah!
Smooth. All white lights for Silky Smooth Shane Hunt himself. Come on, Shane.
Let's go!
There we go. Smooth. 793. 360 kilos.
Come on, Shane!
Let's go, Shane.
You can do it! Yeah!
Let's go.
Fucking
Let's go.
Yeah!
All right, what's up, boys? So we did what we had to do on squat. A little bit lighter than expected, so we had to play it safe. Had a 360 kilo squat. My meet PR on squat was 342.5 kilos, so a 17.5 kilo meet PR. It's not quite the 800 that we wanted, but we had to be smart. We had to maximize the total. Got a lot of food, got our water, got a smoothie thing we're drinking. So we just wrapped up squats. There's 3 flights. We have plenty of time, so I think we're gonna run home really quick, try and get a shower, change this shirt. I'm sweating my ass off, cool down, and then come back for bench.
Okay, so we got 3-boy, Ian McClay. Ian coming in at 534. Come on, Shane. 230 kgs for Shane Hunt. Let's go.
Come on, Shane! Nice!
All right, what's up, guys? So we are 5 for 5 as of right now. I went 485 and then 507 on bench. I scrapped my third attempt bench because the 507 was pretty much RP 10, pretty long pause. I was just getting a little bit, not actually cramping, but I felt the precursory cramping stuff, so I just didn't want to grind anything too crazy out. Obviously, the 507 was actually pretty grindy itself. So we're at a 1,300 pound subtotal. Deadlift openers at 881. So I think right off the rip, with my deadlift opener, we're already in PR territory. We already have a 20 pound total PR just with the opener, and then we're just building from there. But no missed lifts. We're not missing any lifts today. We got 3 deadlifts. We're gonna run home, shower. We're gonna keep eating. Got a decent chunk of this taken out. I drink a lot of water. I pretty much drink the whole smoothie. So we aren't really cramping. We're having a really good day. We're just gonna transfer that into deadlifts. Deadlift warm-ups are gonna be very, very concise. I'm gonna pull 2 reds, 4 reds, 6 reds, 7 reds, which is basically 264, 485, 705, and 815. That's it. Opener is 881, and then we'll see from there. Don't want to get too speculative. Anything can happen, but we're due for a really good day. I'm gonna keep eating. I'm gonna shower. We're gonna just cool off a little bit. We'll be back in about an hour and a half. Well, deadlifts will be in about an hour and a half,
they still have to get through bench and the first 2 flights of deadlifts, the men and the smaller guys. So we're feeling really good. We're set up for a huge day. I will see you guys when we deadlift.
Finish on bench. What'd you finish on bench?
They're ready to party. They're done. They're not working anymore. Oh, mercy.
Go!
9:37
Up!
for Shane Hunt.
Go! Woo! Fuck yeah.
What do they say?
Come on up!
Not there today.
All right, what's up, guys? So we just wrapped up the meet. It was a good day. I didn't really hit any like all-time PRs, like numbers I'd never done before, but I did hit numbers I'd never done in competition. Better numbers on every lift. So on the squat, 17.5 kilo meet PR. On the bench, 2.5 kilo meet PR. On the deadlift, 15 kilo meet PR, which came to a total of 35 kilos, additional kilos that I had from earlier this year. So it's a 77-pound meet PR. Definitely not quite what we wanted. I had a 2281 or 2282 training total coming into the meet. For the most part, I think I did everything I could have done to maximize the total on the day. I did have some tearing in the thumb, so my last deadlift attempt was the only lift I missed. I missed 970, 440 kilos, and you know, it is what it is. Not a lot you can do when the hands tear. Both of them tore. It was mostly this one though. It is what it is. There's more there, but I weighed in at about 120 kilos, which a lot of my training weights and like nightly weights were significantly higher than that. At one point, I weighed a full 20 pounds heavier than that at night. I was 285 pounds night weight. So I just got a little bit of a cold, lost a little bit of appetite about 2 weeks out, and it just couldn't quite ever get the body weight back on despite my best efforts. So I don't want to make a bunch of excuses. We still did phenomenally. It's number 4 all-time, 275 in sleeves. Ty's number 4. I think I'm the lightest person though in the top 5. All those guys actually weigh 275 besides Dan Grigsby. A lot of them actually cut down to 275, which I do think that I have a lot of potential in this weight class simply because a lot of the people that weigh as much as I weighed in at would have cut to 242 and competed at 110 kilos. So I have a decent bit of room still to grow into the 125 kilo class. And I'm not exactly sure what meet we have on the horizon next. I'm going to talk with Josh Bryant, deliberate a little bit, find out what the best course of action is. But obviously, want to get some lighter training in, some off-season training, a little bit of time away from super heavy barbell work, and then we will be back at it pretty soon. Though not taking too much time off, just a little break, and then we will be back on for that 2,300 pound total. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, this will be a longer video for sure. I'm going to try to include all the warm-ups, all the attempts. We ended up going 7 for 8. Like I said, scratched my 3rd bench, 3 for 3 on squat, 2 for 3 on deadlift, ended with 937 on deadlift. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, but I appreciate all of you. So one last little thing, your boy actually is officially a professional powerlifter. I won $1,000. I've never won any money at a meet, so I think it's really cool. I got 4th place in the men's just open division. It was John Hack, Jamal Browner, Blake LaHue, me, and then Drake Stevens. So to be 4th behind some of the greatest of all time, and just to share the platform with some of those guys, I think John had a 650-ish dots. I'm not completely sure, don't quote me on that, but 650-ish. Jamal had like a 624, and Blake was just under 600, like 599. So Blake's done well into the 600s before, but just to be able to kind of, you know, to a degree hang with those guys is huge. They're some of the best to ever do it. So we're working our way there. We're 18 points away from my 600 dots, which I think now
only 7 men have ever done a 600-pound raw dots. So that's our next goal: 2,300, 600 dots, and hopefully win some more money. But thank you guys.